Daily Gang, 4th of January, I am back, West Bromwich Albion, change your life, my first education, networking, masterclass of 2024. 6:30 p.m. till 9:30 p.m. Two incredible speakers, me, Isabella, the best education and networking in the entire country. Property education done correctly. Tickets are £10 each. You do not want to miss my first event because I genuinely will help you change your life. Daily Gang, we are on the way to London for a day out with the family. My boy has just woken up. Look who we have with us, the star of the show.
Hello.
We are going to see Santa and then we're going to the toy store. So yeah, have loads to tell you that's happened this morning. Lots and lots and lots. I'll tell you when we're on the train because I think our train's here in about 10 minutes. Train's here in 10 minutes. But it's been a very busy morning. It is now 4 minutes past 10. 11 minutes till the train gets here, so let's go. Phil, you excited to sit on Santa's lap?
Yes, I've been waiting all year.
So, I'm going to give you a quick update on what has been going on this morning. We are on the 22nd of December, which is Friday. Everybody is finishing work today. So building inspectors, my architect is finishing today. Some of my contractors are finishing, not all of them. Some are going in tomorrow, and then obviously over the holiday it's hit and miss with who's doing what. Now, one of my contractors wants to send some people in on the 27th, 28th, 29th and 30th next week. But the building inspector hasn't signed off the steels for them to go and board and plaster over that period of time. So I was quite concerned about that. So I got in touch with my building inspector and my architect today. And I'm like, why hasn't the building inspector...
Good morning to children, and it's speaking like 12 for all customers join the service at Rugby. This service is for London and Euston only, due to arrive into London Euston at 11:35.
Little interlude there. My building inspector and my architect have both said that they can't find the address of this property on the system. Now, we use private building inspectors, we don't use the local authority. I've only found out this morning that, unfortunately, a lady in the office who deals with that has actually passed away, and the communication, I think, hasn't been passed around, and there's no one to blame. It's just an unfortunate incident, and it's very sad for the lady and her family, especially over Christmas as well, any time but now. So that's why the hold up is on that, and I've just found that out. I've also got 2 drawdowns from 2 separate contractors for a decent amount of money. But because I'm going to London on a day out with the family, I was supposed to be, well, Tom would have signed these off this week, obviously, that would have been his job, but he's not been able to sign them off, and I now have explained to the contractors, guys, your invoices will be paid, but not today. They'll be paid tomorrow once I've gone round tomorrow morning, Saturday, and signed off the works that you are billing me for. Both of them were understandable. They're like, yep, Steve, no problem whatsoever. All the work's been carried out. We can send you photos. I'm like, no, I need to go. So I need to travel tomorrow to go and check those, get their invoices paid before Christmas. I have the contractors that you saw me have the meeting with yesterday where I wanted to pay X amount. They came back with a figure. So the figure that they have came back with is, I don't know whether I can actually say the figure on their behalf because that's what they've quoted. I don't think it's right unless I get permission from them. But the figure I wanted it done for, which was 50,000, they can't meet 50,000, they want X amount. So I have just run the numbers again, and what they're asking me before, we're still a little bit out. It doesn't work my end. So, like I said yesterday, what they're going to do is configuration. 2 walls have got to be knocked out, 2 steels have got to be put in, 2 chimney breasts have got to be knocked out. Reboarded and plastered, full rewire, full new central heating system, but they can use the boiler that's in there because the boiler is brand new. But we need all new radiators, all new pipes, all new carpentry, including all like the skirting archway, internal doors, new stair banisters, stair rails, spindles. The bulkhead at the top of the stairs needs moving and it needs putting on more of an angle so you can get a better. Basically, anyone over 6 foot can walk upstairs without ducking the head. Kitchen, bathroom, flooring, spotlights, sockets, veranda, porch. We're not putting a window in the back now. We're going to stick to the doors. Kitchen's going to be put a little bit further back on that side. Decorating, no gardens, and like I said, I needed all that done for £50,000. We're not there yet, but I'm presuming by the time I get to London in 40 minutes, we will be at the price agreed. They've gone out of the way this morning and the price hasn't been agreed yet. Can you hear my son? Can you hear Cruz? He's so happy. When he smiles like that and he laughs like that, it makes me happy, it makes me understand that we're doing a really good job. And I've lost my train of thought because I'm so guys, I'm going to spend some time on something. I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Say hello, Uncle Phil. Hello, Uncle Phil.
He's not a happy chappy, guys. He's tired. He's been woke up from his nap and he's like, not today, guys. Not today. I want to sleep. I want a trip to London with the family, but don't interrupt my nap. It's called a power nap, isn't it, son? First time that we are going to London where it's a family day out, not a shopping day. We're going to see Santa. I wonder how he's going to react to Santa. Oh, doesn't want to know Santa, so he wants me to keep moving. But we always have fun days in London, so it'll be a good day today. I've just received building consent form, so I'm going to run through that with you shortly for something I put in this morning, so that's how quick it's come back. Oh, okay, we won't talk about work. We won't talk about work, even though you're going to take over everything in the future. Future CEO. No, doesn't want to know. He just wants fun. So.
Right, we're in London. How was your food?
It was nice, apart from the fact that we bought this one, a pizza, and you didn't touch a piece, did you, lad?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy your food, Ollie? What did you have?
Chips.
And?
Pizza that you never ate.
Yeah.
And ice cream?
Yeah.
No,
Right.
good day so far, and now we're off to see Father Christmas, aren't we?
Yeah. In Winter Wonderland.
Nice.
The 52-week course is here. The best property education course ever created in the entire UK. It has been brought to you by me, an active property developer. 52 weeks of learning. Every single week you will receive a video on a topic about your property journey from A to Z. Once a month you get to meet up with me and come around my sites. And then on top of that, you get a monthly Zoom directly with me and the group to ask any questions that you guys need answers to. 52 weeks of the best property education in the UK today. Have up on the screen my building consents initial notice. And inside the initial notice, it states that I'm having some structural alterations, chimney breast removal, replacement kitchen, bathroom WC, upgrading of thermal elements, window replacements, obviously the drainage works and all that kind of stuff in there. It's a house, there's no sewer connections. That is my initial notice that I put in for my building regs, and that has been done now, sent off. I just have to confirm that I'm happy with everything in there. So I use a private building inspectors company. What's the benefits of it? What's the pros? What's the cons? I genuinely don't see any cons. That's my honest opinion. The pros I see from it are timings. To me, they work a lot quicker than the local authority. I've used them on all my projects. You guys can use your own building inspectors. Not many people know that you can actually do that, but me, for my projects and what I do, in my opinion, it's a lot better than local authority. Some people have great relationships with local authorities, so they will stay there. Not me. I think that they can drag their feet, they can take the time, and I'm more comfortable with my team basically. So that's been done. I also have my party wall agreement guy, Wayne, he's come to me today and he's issuing the notices to the neighbours on 3 projects. So that's going to be quite interesting. We now have 120.
Someone's woken up. Hey!
We'll go to the toy store after this. The toy store, and we'll go to Harrods.
Oh, I'm going to give Cruz some food.
Yes.
I know, yeah.
Say hello,
Oh, hot hair.
Oh,
Get him,
happened?
Cruz.
What happened?
Get out of this.
What happened? You had a lovely sleep, have you? You had a nice sleep. I love my boy.
Oh, the camera's there.
I love my boy. I love my boy. I love my boy. So yes, that's the pros and cons. No cons, just pros. My opinion. Use your own building inspectors. That's my opinion. So next up, I talked about party wall. 3 notices being sent out, and trying to get all of this signed off before the end of the day. It is now 20 past 2, and I'm trying to have family day and manage all of this, which is very easy for somebody like me because I have to do it. So it's not like I actually have a choice. I actually have to do it. So yeah, plus I enjoy it. That's the difference. I enjoy it. Got another tenant actually moving in to a property today. We also needed some electric works done at one of my other properties. It's been rented out to a care provider, and they took over the property 3 days ago or 4 days ago. Is it Monday? And there is a problem with one of the fire lights or something like that. So I've had to send an electrician around there today. They wanted to send their electrician, but I just wanted mine to go out to check it for me because we signed off on this property a couple of weeks ago, and I'm a little bit concerned that that's not actually. Hold that door for her, please. Thank you. Just making sure she's okay. And yeah, right, let's go. Here we go, guys. A property in Wallasey. That's how I want to pronounce it. Don't know if I've got it right. This property, 300,000. Let's have a little description on it. 300,000. Great space. Look at the space on that. Ground floor, first floor, second floor. This has been sent to me by one of my mentoring students. Great property. And then my sourcing division have said that they want to turn it into a flats. But me, this works way better for bed sits, in my opinion. Flats, I think we can get 6 in there. With the figures and the rentals that I'm seeing around the area, I don't think it adds up with the development and the cost of the property. Bed sits, I think it works to an extent. I've got a lot of research to do on it over the weekend and the Christmas break, but this is something that really intrigues me. I like the footprint of it with the drive, then the house, and then you even have access around the back to the rear garden. I'm really impressed with it, so that's quite good. And then I have something else to show you. So the figure that I want for that property you've been seeing this week at 50,000, I said I've upped it a little bit because we need to meet somewhere. They've sent me this drawing today. So they put this drawing together, they've shown me where the cooker will be, where the sink's going to go, high level units. So they took it from, if you can imagine the house from this week, you probably can't imagine it. They basically switched the kitchen around. It's on the drawings, you can see where the radiators are going. They've removed the porch. They've placed everything everywhere on this drawing for me, shown me which way the doors will open. It's a very rough sketch that they've done, which you've seen, hopefully that Phil's shown you, but it gives an indication of what the project's going to be like. Now, there is working drawings, or there are working drawings, and there will be a full specification sheet, but you know, things like this, where you can physically see it, to me, that's like super important. They've even put where the spotlights are going to be on the drawing, so this is something we can always revert back to. Now, the specification sheet will list everything, the drawings will list everything that needs to be done from a project construction point of view, but this is just common sense now. This is where the spotlights are. I love things like this. They even have a little description of what each thing is, so like the pendant, the double socket spotlight and the light switches. It shows you the level that these guys work at. Now, that is just a rough sketch, like I said, but these are the types of people I want to be around. These are the types of people I want to work with. Now, I'm a little bit out where they want to be. They're a little bit out where I want to be. I'm trying to meet in the middle, which we can meet in the middle. But you know what I'm actually thinking of doing? Giving them that little bit extra that they've asked for and shortening it by 2 weeks. So saying, I want this project completed in 10 weeks instead of 12 weeks. But it's a tester. So I've got so many new contractors, you all know who you are, and a couple of things I've stopped doing. I've stopped putting all of my contractors on social media because when there's a problem with a development or when there's a problem going forward into 2024, when I'm starting to show you more in-depth stuff, which I think the last 3 days you've seen how in-depth I've gone into things on this channel. Well, that's just a start. I'm going into depth on everything. And I don't want people to feel like they're being called out on social media. I don't want to give that narrative. So going forwards from today, there'll be no mention of who's doing what's going on, and naming contractors, because one, I don't want to give them that, I don't know what it is. I don't want to give them a positive week, and then a negative week, then a positive week, then a negative week. That's not something I want to do. So I'm keeping my cards close to my chest with my contractors, but you know, all of you that are doing work at the moment, genuinely, I'm happy with all of you across the board. Everybody I am happy with, and I've had conversations with all of my contractors in the last 3 days, personally, and I'm trying to make that all perfect. Over Christmas, I will be speaking to all of my JV partners and all of my mentoring students and setting out the targets for January 2024 and what we're going to do to make. I'm going to add value so much more to people's lives, and I'm going to make things really cool in the future. But I'm about to end it on a positive note today. No matter what happens, no matter how things change, how things grow, how you evolve, how you have to take a step back to move forwards, surrounding yourself with the right people will always be the key to success. Having a positive outlook on everything, trying to make sure everything's okay. I get a lot of negative comments about staff turnover on YouTube. Now, staff turnover is staff turnover. If you are no good at your job, you will be removed and replaced. I don't have time to waste. Time is one of the things that I can't purchase. No matter how much money I have, how much money I earn, I can't purchase it. So you guys at home always saying it's a negative, it's a positive. I appreciate all of your comments, and I read all your comments, but until you have walked a mile in my shoes, don't put a comment in that you don't know anything about. Sometimes opinions, like I said on a video that I did earlier in the week, maybe sometimes opinions should just be best kept to yourself. Unless you're spreading positivity, it's no point putting anything out there. So on that note, I'm going to enjoy. Yes.
Near our boy from the other side of the place.
Hey, there's our boy. Look, with Uncle Rich.
Rich goes, shall I get him out? I went, do you want to pick him up? He goes, yeah.
Let's end it with Cruz. Should we end it with Cruz? Because it is Cruz's day in London. Here he is. Here's the prince.
Look at his face.
Mwah.
Say, I'm in my Rudolph outfit.
And here's the other prince. Come on.
Hello.
Come on. Do you want to come in on the photo? Come on. So here's the other prince. We're all here together in London on a family day out. Now, is this the most important time? Family time? Yes. Am I willing to sacrifice this time in order to make sure that he lives a life of complete bliss? Hell yes, 110%. I will make whatever sacrifice I need to make in my lifetime to make sure that he gets to live the greatest life he can ever live. And that's my choice. And he's a very lucky, blessed, future king, future CEO, future West Bromwich Albion owner, and this is going to be his partner in crime. Guarantee it. You tell everybody. Oh. Ah.